Connection lost. Good.
You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect.
This is Mr. House. Connection. Oh!
I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
I've never seen anything like this place. A city devoted to vice and sin. So this is Mr. House. He's a computer. What the hell are you? Let's say that. Should we be a dick? Nah, I won't. The hell are you?
A crude crudely asked. I'll be happy to satisfy your rambunctious curiosity at a more appropriate moment. But now I'll repeat my question. What?
Oh boy, this is like a freaking stupid test. Oh, whatever. I've never seen anything like this place.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always.
Yeah, of course it was.
What you see down on the strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet more than an echo. I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
Why the VIP treatment? I'm just a courier.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
Let's get down to business.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
I'd like to ask some questions.
What did you wish to know?
How do I get to Benny?
It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the Tops.
Chairman on your employees, don't you take orders? Say I want to take a diplomatic approach. Yeah.
If you were to approach Benny in public, you might be able to leverage his fear of exposure to make him agree to meet with you in private.
The idea is how I could catch him off guard. Let's talk about something else. Tell me about him. Exactly why did he shoot me in the head?
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I'd planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened.
What use would you have for a protege? Why did Benny betray you? Why didn't you intervene sooner when Benny ambushed me?
Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Good Springs is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determine the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others.
So he's controlling Victor. Ah. Why did Benny betray you? What use would you have for a protege?
To achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks. I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along. A more than suitable replacement.
Why did he betray you?
I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be.
Alright, now let's talk about the platinum chip. What exactly is it?
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your
He's holding out on
the
me on
chip,
purpose.
and good things will come your way.
The more I know about the chip, the easier I can find it.
You might keep an eye out for any computers that Benny's been using. Maybe even a computer lab of some sort.
I have a right to know more. Oh, okay, so he's a dick, really?
I am the only person to hold any rights pertaining to the chip. I designed it, and I paid for it, dearly. To develop that chip, I spent a sum of US dollars. Not the bottle caps that pass as currency these days, but a sum beyond counting. For decades, I paid salvagers to comb the ruins for it. And when it was finally discovered, tens of thousands of caps spent to have it brought here. We know how that turned out. Complete your contract, and it will be the last time I pay for the chip. Save your questions for then.
Yeah, no. Well, oh, yeah, here's a good question. Why don't you send your robots into the tops?
Frontal assaults on casinos.
Oh, of course.
Business. In any case, Benny would see it coming, and all he'd have to do is hold the chip up and point a pistol at it. Our foremost advantage is that Benny doesn't know that I know he has the chip. That's not.
Oh, good. If a chip's so valuable, why use a single courier?
You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of them, dummies.
Oh, and Benny found out which one.
Add to that many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach.
Well, all for nothing.
Had I used an armed caravan to transport the chip, I might as well have been announcing to the world, this is important, attack this. I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khans or the Brotherhood of Steel. Alas, the real threat was closer to home.
Who exactly are you? Exactly.
I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The three families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation.
You appear to be a computer and not a man.
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicon.
The lifespan you're claiming is impossible except for ghouls and super mutants.
I see you've made a study of the topic. My knowledge of the science of longevity would fill several textbooks. Perhaps after a decade or two of economic reconstruction, I could commercialize these technologies and offer them to others, such as yourself.
How have you stayed alive all this time? That's a really good question. Even though that's basically what I just asked and I didn't get an answer. And I'm not going to get an answer now. Good. Screw you. Connection lost. Alright, well, I already don't like this guy.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to... You can bring your friends. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see them.
Oh, apparently I got a suite, cocktail lounge, and I guess the casino is the ground floor. What exactly is the suite? Alright.
High roller suite.
High roller suite. What is it? Oh! Do computers work? Of course not. Apparently, it's like my own house. Yeah, look at this. And I could store my stuff in here. Hold on. And there's multiple rooms, too. Now this is pretty cool. Like in Fallout 3, you got basically like a ground floor like this, and then you had an upstairs. Well, that was my Megaton house. I don't know how many people actually blew up Megaton. And look at this. I got pool, even though I know pool in this game probably sucks. It's all for show, really, but it's really cool. And a dining area. This is pretty sweet.
Where to, partner?
Let's go back downstairs to the casino. And apparently my friends can stay here or something, so maybe this is how I can very quickly get to my friends if I need a follower. Here, let's try it out real So what is this? This is like not Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. No, that's not a good example. But all your friends are easily accessible and you can call them out. We'll see in a minute if this ever loads. Oh, imagine if a game like, I don't know, Call of Duty had loading times like this. Oh wait, they kind of do.
Hey,
Whoa.
you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Alright, goodbye. The strip fame gained. Alright, let's see.
You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We're like an urban myth, no real presence on the outside. We just don't adapt like we should. Used to be that all you needed to get your way was a suit of power armor and a laser
Well,
rifle.
this ain't Fallout
Now,
3.
people are armed and organized. They're not afraid. But we still stick to our old approach because it's all we know.
Alright, the Brotherhood is living the past. If it's worked for this long, there must be something redeemable about their beliefs.
Wow, you sound like Elder McNamara. I know, I should. Hell, it's what I signed up for when I chose to stay into adulthood. I know there's something we're saving in there. But we're in decline. Our membership is decimated.
Yeah, I really like the Brotherhood in Fallout 3. Alright, it's time for us to part
Why
ways.
does everyone...
I do. We'll meet up at the Lucky 38. Here we go.
Nice. Can I order room service?
Alright, so now she's going to be at the Lucky 38, which is pretty cool. So I don't have to, like, go back to that random place. I think Boone can come up here, too. I don't know. Alright, let's get going. Let's get going, Rex. Alright, two people very nicely dressed. Oh, the NCR has a presence here. Find Rose of Sharon Cassidy. Where's that location? The Crimson Caravan. I guess I can just teleport there from now on, now that they know that I have enough money. Alright, let's go look.
Check that out. He just left the Lucky 38.
Wow, yeah, I just did. You're right. Oh yeah, I'm still dressed as a member of the NCR, which hopefully that doesn't get me in any trouble. Alright, where am I headed? This way. Is this it? This looks like Camp McCarran all over again. Nah, but it's a different place. The Crimson Caravans. The Math Raft perk optimizes your Pip-Boy's VATS logic. Oh, that's a pretty good perk, I guess.
Lafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Sure. Alright, let's find this Sharon Cassidy. It's Ringo!
The payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
So what's next for you? This is the guy I rescued way back when in Good Springs, dude. This guy, yeah, what's up? What's next for
Getting
him?
ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan, which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Alright. I guess that's it for Ringo. Who's in charge here?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office.
Alright. I guess that's it, buddy. Well, tell me more.
It's been in business for a very long time. It's probably the biggest trading outfit in California. There's a branch up in New Vegas, but it hasn't been doing so well. Word is that the big boss herself, Alice McLafferty, is coming in to fix things. I'll see you around.
Alright, peace out, Ringo. And this time, try not to get Joe Corncob to try and kill you anymore. Guard barracks. What am I supposed to find in here? Weapons damn indicates its damage per shot. Yeah, I would have never guessed.
you know the strip's all stirred up?
Yeah, I just woke you up.
Back home, we don't waste time talking to strangers either.
Okay, what's that supposed to mean?